Good morning, everyone. Day 138. Thanks for hiking with Slow and Steady. Here's the tarp set up, as sagging as it is. That kept me dry and warm all night. Amazingly, if you get the pointy end into the wind and rain, you can stay warm, you can stay dry. I was cold last night. Cold before I got in there. But got in the sleeping bag, had a good warm meal, all good. This thing sags in the rain, but it's dry inside. So I was in the bivvy on my sleeping mat, my inflatable sleeping pad. Anyway, it's a late start. It's 7:30 in the morning. We've been waiting for the rain to let up. The sun just finally poked out for a second up there. It's time to get a run for it. Had to put all those soaking wet clothes back on. That was a challenge. And the no-see-ums took advantage of it while you're in between clothes. But everything's packed except the tarp. So I'm gonna pack it and get the heck out of here. Today we have a lot of options for calling it a night. So I don't know, it could be 15, 18, 20, 22. Lots of climbing, but today's the last of the big climbs, I think until Katahdin, I believe. Then we have just little speed bumps along the way for like 60 or 80 miles. But we're only 94 miles thereabouts from Katahdin. Almost there. Can we make it? Anyway, stay tuned. Let's check it out. Not something I like to see in the woods, being someone building an airplane right now. I even see speakers over there, but there's a plane crash that doesn't seem to be listed in far out. I assume it's old. Big steel welded or aluminum welded tubing construction. It's a bad day for someone. That's what I hear the most from my plane building. They won't see me end up like some of the famous people that have met this fate like this. But things happen. Check out this little island of trees above the clouds. Complicated clouds today. Beautiful though. Made it up to the first of the chairbacks. This is called Third Chairback Mountain, something like that. There's a view. Clouds have lifted a little. There's a West Chairback stream outlet, or West Chairback Pond outlet. Pond's up that way on a Blue Blaze. Won't be going there, but we'll be getting some water here. I'm out. Luckily Bob got some last night for both of us because I was too cold to go. I was just going to eat cold food without water. So anyway, let's see about getting across this without falling in. And this morning's moment is Zen. I made it to Chairback Gap Lean-To. Not staying here, but just a quick break. A small little shelter here with a privy back 1/10 of a mile or so, and the water that way, and the trail keeps going. A small little fire pit here, actually a good sized fire pit. just a quick break and keep rolling. I don't think 22 is probably in the cards today. We just got too late of a start trying to stay warm and get rolling. So look at all these pack hangs here. Very cool. Remember, pack out trash. Pack out your trash. There's a barbecue grill if you want to put over top of the fire. All right, time to keep moving. We'll see you. All right, here's the view from the first Chairback Mountain. They're just called Chairback Mountain. The last one was Columbus Mountain. I didn't take any pictures because it's in the middle of the trees, but Columbus Mountain is the second in the line of the Chairback Mountains. Great view here from the namesake Chairback Mountain. Looks like we're getting some rain. Might come early today. It's supposed to not hold off till 3, but it's before 12. It's getting dark over here. Check out the trail. Yep, that's it. Big rocks. All right, let's try to get down this without breaking something. Haven't seen a snake in a little while. Don't know what kind it is. He's curious about me. I think it might be raining. It is pouring, middle of a crazy thunderstorm. Luckily we're down low. There are a lot of people that were heading over the mountains that may be exposed right now. Hopefully they're all right. We'll be all right down here. Just try to keep walking, try to stay warm a little bit. Everything, of course, everywhere we're walking flooding, but still 6 miles to a shelter. I think we'll pull up short there. And of course that's 3 hours away still with this kind of terrain. So we'll see how that goes. Of course we have our tents and tarps if we need to pull over and get dry and get warm. We'll see how long this lasts. All right, we're doing a ford in a thunderstorm. It's always fun, but it's fairly shallow. But we have to get across there. If it was deeper or heavier rain for longer, I may just wait it out, throw the tarp up, get out of the rain. I need both my hands for my poles because these rocks are slicker than... All right, we survived, and the rain's letting up a little. We'll just keep heading north. Appalachian Trail north, getting closer and closer. Some big hiking sticks if you want it, some massive ones. You know, who would ever use something that big, but why not? But we're gonna be playing in the water on the trail. That's the trail. Check out these falls. All right, everyone, that's the end of day 138. Staying here at a shelter, Carl something or other lean to. I'll take a picture of the sign, post it on here. So far it's just Bob and I, but it's pretty early, 4:30 or so. After the freezing cold rain last night and everything wet today, we decided to pull up a little short here at just under 16 miles. and stay in the shelter and get a real early start tomorrow. Try to get some stuff dried out here tonight, and get a nice privy here, not too far from the shelter for a change. Just a nice easy walk up there. Let's see, so 15.6, but with yesterday's 20 point whatever, we're still right on track to finish the AT on the date that I've been wanting to finish it on for a long time. I didn't think it was realistic, but it's getting close now. But tomorrow has to be a big day. Tomorrow and the next day have to be 25 plus miles, and to get us in striking range. It's tomorrow is still a lot of climbing, but it's early. It's in the first, I don't know, 5 or 10 miles. There's one little climb at 15, and then it's flat until, I mean, I'm sure there's little ups and downs, but there are no mountains until Baxter Peak on Mount Katahdin inside Baxter State Park. With that said, thanks for watching today, and it cleared up great, so there's probably great views right now up there. And one of the mountains tomorrow on Whitecap, supposedly you can see Katahdin on a clear day, and tomorrow is supposed to be clear. It's supposed to be nice out and cool. Right here at this campsite or the next shelter, it's supposed to be a high of 62. So maybe we can make some miles the next 2 days. Clear. The rain this morning, getting a late start at 7:45, then it poured as you saw today. Everything was just slow going and waiting, and anyway, that's enough for today. So we're gonna eat dinner and just sleep the night away. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Good night.